My name is Leila. All my life, people told me I was weak. They said I was too quiet, too soft, too small. They said, you can't do that, or you're not strong enough. At first, I believed them. I stayed in the background. I stayed silent. I watched others live their dreams while I stayed afraid to chase mine. But deep inside, I had a little light. A voice that whispered, you can. I grew up in a town where girls didn't dream big. Most girls got married young and stayed home. But I wanted something different. I wanted to become a nurse. I wanted to help people. I wanted to be useful in the world. When I told my teacher, she laughed. You, she said. You cry too easily. You're too soft for this kind of job. I went home and cried. But that night, I looked at myself in the mirror and asked, what if she's wrong? So, I started studying more. I read books, practiced English, and worked hard every day. I didn't tell anyone. It was my secret dream. I failed my first nursing test. My hands were shaking, and I forgot many answers. I wanted to give up. But something inside me said, try again. So I did. I studied harder. I failed again. But this time, I didn't cry. I said, okay. One more time. On the third try, I passed. I still remember that moment. I was sitting in a small room when the woman handed me the paper. She smiled and said, you did it. I walked outside into the sunlight, held the paper to my heart, and smiled through my tears. But the journey didn't end there. I applied for nursing school. Many girls there were louder, stronger, and more confident than me. I felt small again. One day, during training, we had to care for a patient who was crying in pain. No one wanted to go near her. She was angry, scared, and difficult. But I walked in. I sat next to her, held her hand, and said, it's okay. I'm here. She looked at me, and her tears stopped. She said, you're the only one who didn't treat me like a problem. That moment changed me. I understood something important. Strength is not about shouting or fighting. It's about showing up with kindness, again and again. I graduated nursing school with honors. The same teacher who once laughed at me sent me a message. I was wrong about you, she said. Now I work in a hospital. I wear my white coat with pride. I care for people in pain. I see fear in their eyes, and I help them find peace. And when they say, thank you, I remember that little girl who once thought she wasn't strong. I still have quiet days. I still feel small sometimes. But now, I know that being soft is not the same as being weak. I am gentle and powerful. My name is Leila. I was once called weak. But now, I help others stand strong.